Hey yogis, welcome to this tutorial on box breathing. Box breathing is a really simple pranayama technique that is a beautiful thing for not only calming the central nervous system, disrupting annoying thought patterns or ruminations. It can also be really helpful for creating a really calm space for you in which to go to sleep. And if you start to build this breath in different ways, it can also create tapas or heat in the body. So there's lots of applications for box breathing. My favorite application is when I learned this, I actually learned a technique that enabled me to disrupt my thought patterns. So as a sufferer of anxiety and depression for many years in my life, and in numerous hours spent in therapy and counselling, no one ever taught me a breath technique in order to break those ruminations or those thought patterns, those thought loops that kept recurring, that were the things that actually kept me in that space. And when I learned this technique, I really, as simple as this is, it blew my mind that I was actually able to change how I felt and manage how I functioned in the world. So today, I still use box breathing and I still use some of my other pranayama techniques, but I use them for different reasons because I know how to manage my anxiety if I see that coming up, and so it never becomes that as debilitating as it was. And I mean, I'm talking blackout anxiety to where I couldn't see 2 feet in front of me. So this isn't the only thing that you should do to manage your anxiety and depression if that's something that you have, but it is certainly a technique that once you engage in it will change how you function in this world. So I really genuinely hope that there's an application or the application of this box breathing is helpful for you in some way, shape or form. So without further ado, let's get into this very simple technique. What is box breathing? It's a cycle of breath. What is that cycle of breath? It's simply 4 counts. A 4-count inhale, holding the breath inside the body, a 4-count exhale, and holding that breath for 4 counts outside the body. That's it. So without further ado, let's get into the practice of this. You can do this sitting down, standing up. I'm doing it sitting on a bolster. You can doing it standing in the breakfast cereal aisle, staring at the Kellogg's cornflakes, if that's where you need to do it. No one's ever going to know that you're practicing it, so if you're standing at your desk or you need to stand at the kitchen sink and you know, take 2 minutes to go through 16 rounds of breath, then so be it. But it's a really fabulous tool. Let's get into it. Find that comfortable space. I like to do it with the eyes closed down because it does create that sense of pratyahara, or withdrawal of the senses. Let go of the breath. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold the breath outside the body, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold the breath inside the body, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold the breath inside the body, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, hold, exhale, hold, inhale, hold, exhale, hold. Release that breath and just come back to your normal breathing. Effortless and powerful breath. Gently open the eyes and see how you feel. That, my friends, is box breathing. So The beautiful thing about box breathing is that when you're focused on the breath, the brain literally cannot think of two thoughts at one time. So whatever was in the head has been disrupted by this box breathing technique. So if you take those 16 breaths, 4 rounds of 4, roughly takes about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes, depending on how long you extend those counts for. Voila, sooner or later you are going to break those repeated loop habits or ruminations. So you can check back in, maybe the mind has drifted back to that space, and all you need to do is take another 2 minutes out, or another 1.5 to 2 minutes out, and go through another round of box breathing. You can repeat that as often as you like without any impact on the physical self, apart from, I guess, the positive impacts, which is creating that sense of calm and connecting in and calming the central nervous system. So if you're going to use this through practice and you find that those 4 breaths, that becomes a really beautiful tool and habit, you can start extending that breath. So you take it to 5 counts, 5, 5, 5, then 6, hold, 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 7, hold, exhale, hold, 8, hold, exhale, hold, 9, hold, exhale, hold, 10 counts, hold for 10, exhale for 10, in, hold that in for 10, and you're on your way. And check in and see how you go. So you can actually build this practice into a really beautiful pranayama practice, and it can be used as part of your daily yoga practice. You can use it before meditation, you can use it after meditation, you can use it before bed, you can use it after your yoga practice. Completely up to you. Anyway, I genuinely hope that you've enjoyed this little tutorial on box breathing, and that this breathing technique actually makes a difference in your life in the way that it has made a difference in mine. See you on the next tutorial. Namaste.